Hello friends, this is Rishi Gupta and today I'm here to discuss the top 3 characters from the TV show Suits. So you might think that there are not a lot many characters to choose from in Suits, so why this list? But I really think that Suits is a show that has created and given us many memorable characters. And even though some of the characters are in smaller roles, but I think they definitely hold their own when it comes to the show and the plot of the show. So guys, again, Suits is one of my favorite shows. I think I have watched it a lot many times and I really love it, and I do feel that it's one of the coolest shows on TV. So let's get started, guys. I'll be starting from number 3. So the character on number 3 that I believe is the coolest is Donna. So anyone who has watched this show knows how awesome Donna is. She's all-knowing, she's sensitive, she's helpful, she's loyal, and you can add many more adjectives to that. But she is just plain awesome, and I believe that this is true for almost all the characters on the show. Obviously, most of these people are Harvard educated. They are of high IQ. They have a high sense of humor. All of that. The way they talk, the dialogues are intelligently written. But when it comes to Donna, the amount of wit, the amount of sass she brings on the screen is absolutely awesome. All of her interactions, even Donna's interactions with Harvey. Harvey is supposed to be the smartest guy in the town, and he's supposed to be the best closer. He's supposed to be intelligent. He's supposed to be almost perfect, and still most of the times Donna comes out on top of Harvey when they are having these conversations and they are having banter and they are pulling one another's leg. So Donna is absolutely awesome. The way she handles Harvey, the way she handles Louis, her interactions with Louis are absolutely awesome. You really enjoy watching it, and that is the brilliance of not just Donna's character, that's the brilliance of Louis's as well. But still, you really enjoy her interactions with Louis, you enjoy her interactions with Mike and Meghan Markle. I'm sorry, I'm forgetting the character, Rachel. So all of that is really awesome. Whenever she's on screen, you can expect some funny quip, some wit, some intelligence, some humor, and definitely a lot of sass. That's why she's number 3 on my list. So now on number 3, on number 2, there's a character which I believe is very flawed, but is brilliantly constructed, and that is the character of Louis. So guys, Louis is a flawed character, as I already mentioned, but he has a golden heart. He is extremely real. He's insecure, he's jealous, he is vulnerable, he's sensitive, he is loyal. He was disloyal for a lot of part as well, but towards the later part of the show, he becomes absolutely loyal. He's hardworking, he's brilliant, and the way his mood swings, the way his character oscillates between extreme good and extremely evil is just amazing. The time when Louis betrays his team against Hardman, so that is when you really are hating the character. The time he donates $500,000 to Mike Ross's clinic to just help him out, $500,000 is where you feel how awesome this guy is. So there are a lot of moments with Louis, and they have made this brilliant character. They have added so much nuance to this character. Louis loves ballet. Louis is a man of culture. Louis is extremely rich. Louis desires Donna as a secretary and respects her a lot. He is kind of secretly in love with Harvey. He is in his quest for true love, he is trying to make sense of his professional life. There are so many layers to this character, and that is why I think he is definitely one of the great characters that the show has given us, that TV has given us. And the actor who portrays Louis is exceptionally talented, and he brings to life a character that is memorable. That is something that the character is something you'll always remember. That's why he's number 2 on my list. So guys, on number 1, I think this is no surprise to anyone. He is the coolest character on TV. I definitely believe so, and he is Harvey Specter. So guys, Harvey Specter started out as the perfect guy, as the perfect role model for any lawyer who's aspiring to crack it in the world of law. He is suave, he is smooth, he is sophisticated, he is a man of taste, he's a man of style, and he's a man who has immense confidence in his abilities, and he's a man who wins, and he is a man who cares about people around him. He is is a man who will do anything for the people he cares about, and he is a man who is sensitive and loyal as well, even though he might not show it. He is not he's against having emotions, but not using them. So there are so many quotable quotes from Harvey. I think Harvey Specter and Frank Underwood are two characters on TV who have given us most of the quotable quotes that we can use, and they are just plain and awesome. So Harvey's character starts out as all of this, but as the season progresses, you get to know his vulnerable side. He goes for counseling. He bares his heart to people he loves. He puts himself out there. You realize that even though he is mostly perfect, he has his kinks, he has his problems, he has his vulnerabilities, and with all of that, he is still awesome. The way he mentors Mike Ross, the way he has a great relationship with Donna, the way he had a awesome relationship with Jessica, the way he banters with Louis, even though he might not show it, but he cares for Louis as well. So he is a man you would want in your corner in any fight, and most of all, he wins. He is extremely talented. He's extremely skilled at what he does. He's the best closer in New York, and he is just plain awesome. And the character, the way they have written him, the way his dialogues have been written, they are just plain amazing. And Gabriel Macht, I hope I'm pronouncing this right, does a great job in portraying this character, and that's why I think he's the best character on Suits. And obviously, there are other characters that have not made it to the list, but are definitely great. There's definitely Mike Ross, who does a good job. There's Meghan Markle as Rachel. There is Zane, Robert Zane, who does a good job. There's Alex. There are plenty of characters who do a good job. There's definitely Jessica, who does a great job in portraying a character who's a woman in power. But I think these three characters are the best characters on the show, and Harvey Specter is definitely the coolest character on TV. So guys, that's my list. What do you think about this list? Let me know in the comments. And if you like the video, don't forget to subscribe, share, and we'll be talking about a lot in the future as well. Thank you so much.